Well, hello, everyone. How are you tonight? Ooh, let me turn that down a little loud. How is everybody? How are y'all tonight? Is everybody having a good New Year? Now, remember, I have to go through my first spiel. Right now, we're doing major deals. So, if anybody wants to buy a package from fortel.com, this is a good time to do it. Now, that being said, how is everybody tonight? Cody, SJ, how are y'all? I'm so glad to see y'all. So talk to me. What we got going on tonight, guys? What are we looking for? Whose grandfather smokes a pipe? I'm so glad you're back, honey. I really am. I really am. That I know things have been hard. You've really gone through a whole lot. And that's a lot. But you're getting stronger. That's good. Ooh, I got that. There we go. Talk to me. What's going on with you? What's going on with both y'all? Seems like there's a couple more people out there about to show up. Everybody needs to come on in. So what are we going to look at, Cody? Talk to me, baby. What's really on your mind? What are we going to look at here? Actually, let's look at the fact that it's 2023. North, south, east, west. Now, 2023, this has got a lot of powerful numbers in it, guys. We are looking at a year that if you add it up, okay, 2 plus 0, 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is a very spiritual year. It is a year that gives more than it takes, finally. It's one of those years that you finally need. Oh, let's take a look. Show me your son. We got a lot of ups and downs coming. I'm not going to lie to you, baby, but yes, he will be okay. He will be, but he's got a lot he's battling. I'm so sorry. I feel how much this is weighing on you. Well, Cody, honey, oh, baby, you're a brand new soul. You've got so many lives going to go. That's why everything is so wondrous to you. It's why you still want to know everything. You're not exhausted with things. You want to know. But you're angry because people won't listen. I get that. SJ, honey, he's going to live. Let me tell you, I know what the real question is. He is going to live, baby, okay? Let me go on and tell you. That way I can see you. I get the fear. I'm a mother. I get the fear. He's going to live. You're not? You know what? I'm getting a second. Wow, you have, maybe, SJ, you got a couple of spirit guides, okay? Not just one. You have 2 or 3, okay? Now listen to me. You have the one that kind of guides you through most of your life, the share, but you've got that one that's been telling you. People keep telling you these really terrible things, and they're not true and they're not right. And it's not right for them to put that kind of feelings on you that aren't yours. A lot, you have to understand, when you have a sick child, you come across a lot of people who are not dealing with their own sick child very well, and so they want you to feel as bad as them. It's not your fault you don't, nor should you, because yours is going to get better. And that is good. That is good. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, that Russian spirit's already back. I already got him here. Now, he's asking a very specific question, Cody. In fact, I'm kind of curious about this myself. He says, do you dream about being, and this is a couple hundred years ago, so you're probably looking at early 1800s, late 1700s. Do you remember a life where it's your first one, where you had this really good family? It was you weren't in a hovel, but you kind of like, y'all had built this house and then put earth or something around it. I don't know. It's almost like I don't know how to describe it, but it almost looks like something off The Hobbit, that movie. That's what I'm telling you. That's what he's telling me. Your first life, the first time you were born to a family who was very, for being where you were, it was very odd. Most people didn't have very loving families, but you did. And not only that, but y'all had this really cool house that like was half in the earth. And I mean, was how y'all survived. You were one. I get like this whole scenario all of a sudden, okay? Of like y'all, a lot of families live around you, right? You're in a little village, I guess, for lack of a better word. Okay. And some people have made these houses and like put dirt all over them, and some people haven't. And there's like this whole, some people being making fun of. Everybody who buried the house in dirt were being made fun of. Okay. Your father, well, your father at the time was the person who originally came up with this idea, right? So all these people were making fun of him. But he had a few people who thought that's not a bad idea. They were the only people to survive the blizzard that came. So he saved a lot of people. That became a huge thing. That's where you're coming from. You don't just have lifetimes to come. The lifetime you're coming from is important. Very important. In fact, it was life-saving. The life you're in now will also save someone's lives. In fact, let me look. I'm going off my psychic instinct, but let's look at the circle. North, south, east, west. Show me what that would be. See, this life alone, the very first card, you are born to teach someone, to help them learn a better way. Your whole point of being here. Right there, first card that came up, teaching and learning. That's your whole soul. You're teaching them something about how to live longer. Because healthy lifestyle is always about living longer without fail. Now, the next one, of course, is about a chakra clearing. That is about healing yourself, which you don't seem to be doing right now. You're avoiding how you feel. But you're not. This card is saying you're not healing yourself. You've had all these lives. You've healed all these people. I mean, you've taught them, you've healed them, but you haven't done anything to help yourself. That's where you're at. This life is about healing you. If you don't heal you, you'll be stuck. That's where you're at right now. Busy helping others or using others to avoid yourself. The psychic in me says every bit of it was avoiding yourself. Listen, Cody, you have a lot of deep emotions. Very deep emotions. They're hard to deal with. And you've learned a trick of helping other people avoid yourself. However, there you go right there. You can't forget yourself anymore. That is, okay. Divine order is the next card. You're being told you are the next step. You are the next step. There's no other way to put that. You really are. Until you heal yourself, you won't do your last step, which is overcoming difficulties. Look how old my cards are. God, I'm old. Until you get there, you won't finish that last step. You gotta talk to me, babe. There's a lot going on out in the universe for a lot of people right now, including you. I know you have plans for the future, but you can't get there until you heal yourself. That's the big thing. That's what you're being shown. All right, SJ, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. Now, I want you to be more specific, SJ, because I can feel 2 major questions on your mind. So go on and tell me what they are. Let's ask them. What is it you're really looking for, baby? And I've got your spirit guide right here. But what is your real questions? Stop being so vague. You know damn well what you're asking is. So that's not it. Talk to me about your real question. The one you're with is not a good idea. The one you're with is not a good idea. The one you keep going after. You still be okay. Let me explain this. You're trying to be too general and you're trying to test it. It's not going to give you any answers. You have to trust the fact that your question is valid. And none of those are your question. North, south, east, west. You keep getting lied to by the people that you trust, and you don't know why you keep talking to them. Not only do you keep trusting the people that, and I'm talking to you, Cody. SJ, I'm talking to you, SJ. Not only do you keep letting people you know who are not good for you tell you where to go, but you keep looking for comfort, and none of them are giving it to you. You're so sad. You have two spirit guides from heaven, SJ, talking to you right now. In fact, one of them, one SJ, one of your spirit guides from this Hello from Heaven card is sitting right next to you right now on this side. They're sitting here. They're trying to let you know you are not alone, but you are self-sabotaging. Okay, let's keep going. You keep telling people all is well. This card came in upside down because you are lying to people. Nothing about your life is well right now. You are so passionate. You have so much pain, so much anger, so much. You want to be happy. You deserve to be happy, but you won't be happy. You keep picking people who are mean, who you have to help, who are not helping you. Well, I get you feel alone. I'm so sorry, but you feel alone because you pick people you have to fix. Because you don't. Okay. Your spirit guide, the one that's sitting over here, she's right here next to me too. You're not with anyone because the people you keep trying to be with only want you for what you can do for them. You don't believe someone who is actually totally whole, who doesn't need anything from you, will love you. And that is where you're at. That is actually, honestly, what is about to be shown you. You're about to meet someone who needs nothing from you, but still is going to like you for you and you alone. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you have not settled for all kinds of people who needed you to do something for them to make their life better. This is about finally not doing that. Hey, Crazy Cody, I know you're working on them. I know you're doing good. It's hard to heal. SJ and Cody, both of y'all. Right now, I'm talking to both of y'all. My psychic, my whole psychic abilities were not easy to come by. To finally be comfortable enough to be able to read people was horribly hard. It's not easy to heal. I am not saying it's easy to heal. I'm saying y'all are worth it. And both of y'all had the same cards coming up. You don't believe you're worth it. Guys, everybody have a good night. Y'all are worth it. Not only that, one of y'all has a soulmate coming. Be ready for it. North, south, east, west. Okay, let's start a circle. Okay. Oh, wow. So for the first one, coming up on here, breathe. There is a new wind. Actually, it's not breathe like meditating, like you need to slow down. This is a different card for everyone. This is about a new wind coming in. In fact, a lot of people I have talked to tonight already have got something very brand new coming in. Interestingly brand new. I really like this card. This is really bringing it down. Now, our next one coming up is prioritize. Again, that goes back to making sure you need 2023 is about prioritizing yourself more than anything else. It is very much about prioritizing yourself. And that's hard. That's okay. That's hard. Now, I know we got people who've left and people coming in. And I don't know who's leaving or coming, but somebody has a kid issue going on. And Wow, you are not a bad parent at all. In fact, you're the better parent. This card means you're about to be vindicated. I'm not sure who this is going towards, but you are not the bad parent. You're about to be shown. It's about to be shown you're not the bad parent. Okay, now I've got one here. This is interesting. Creative writing. Someone has been thinking about starting either a journal or a book. This is a very good idea. Very, very good idea. In fact, it is your life that should be written about. It is your life that should be written about. Yes. Cody, you're who I'm talking to. You need to do this. This is the thing you've been thinking about. Write the book. It's about your family, baby. This card is talking to you. It is time to write about what you know. And you know, crazy. That book is going to be $1 million seller. It's time to do it. That's what you're being shown. All of this, that's what you're being shown. In a big way. Very big way. Talk to me. Come on, are you there? Now, not only are you supposed to be writing this, you've got a crystal clear dream that's been coming to you. There is a major dream, almost kind of scary, coming to somebody. Oh, it's not, it's a premonition. Someone in here right now is been having a premonition dream. That, as scary as it is a good thing. We need to talk. Let me know when you're here. All right, Cody. On top of the fact you need to write this, it's going to make things better with a lot of your relationships if you go on and write this. What you're thinking? Well, I believe that's why your soul keeps coming back around. I mean, I believe that's your point, to create these stories. That's a very good thing to be. Also, somebody here who's also somebody in here who just showed up is psychic. This card is saying you are psychic. What you've been seeing is real. Cody, of course, we know you're psychic. Well, and Shay, this very well, maybe you. I mean, this card is telling you that you need to start remembering. And no, not remembering, that's the wrong word. Believe. You need to believe in your powers. You have actual powers. Those are really, okay, this is important. All right, y'all talk to me. What are you thinking? Yes. And I believe each life makes its own movie. You haven't made the movie of this life yet. You haven't even started. If this life doesn't start, if you don't make a movie in this life, you won't be able to make one in the next one. It is how you get started. It is why it's so important. That's what it's telling you. Happy New Year, Izzy. How are you, baby? But honestly, Cody, that's what it's telling you. If you don't start your dream, if you don't make the movie, if you don't make the picture, it's not going to happen next life. This is super important. You got to get a drink. Ooh. All right, Izzy, let's take a look. North, south, east, west. Okay, let's see. All right, you see, you've been very specific. You are looking for your abilities, and your abilities are all over here. The very first thing that comes up is the fact that when you touch people, when you reach out and touch them, you are feeling their feelings. You are highly empathic. So the biggest thing you need, and don't erase messages. I don't like that. Just talk to me. But the biggest thing is you are empathic. You are psychic. You need to practice it. Okay, so follow through with me on this for a minute, Cody. What if you're not an entertainer? What if your job is to be psychic? What if your job is to be a psychic, helping other people? That's not being an entertainer at all. You're helping people, you're leading people. Very different. Be more specific, Izzy. What about love? Who am I looking for? Talk to me. You got somebody in your mind. Talk to me. Who is it you want me to look for? Come on now. Give me a name. You got somebody in your mind. Tell me who it is. I don't play those games. Talk to me. There's somebody who you want to know about. Who is it? Who am I looking for? Not only is it somebody you already been thinking about, but you're hoping to God they like you too. Talk to me. No wonder you're hoping they like you, because I feel a lot of tension here. All right. Give me his birthday. What's his birthday, baby? Real quick. Cody, I'm telling you, entertainer is the wrong word. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to belittle yourself by saying words like that. You're not an entertainer. You're a psychic. March 27th. Oh, right there. All right, let's see. Shelley, him and her. Okay, let's take a look. You already know he's cheating, and he's been cheating for a while. You love him. You do. You really do. And I mean, when he talks to people, he tells people he loves you. That's a big thing. But every time you get deep down with your powers, with your abilities, and your clear audience, that means anything anybody says, you can hear the truth in their lies. You always hear when he's lying. You always know. You forgive it, but you always know. It's your ability. It's your power. You don't know if you want to kick him out or not. You're really confounded with this. And because of the kids, I get it. But, and yet y'all talk to each other all the time. You constantly think about him, don't you? I'm not judging at all. But, I mean, you could think about him all the time. He's all over this circle. I mean, you even want to go to therapy, but it came in upside down because he won't do it. I mean, you really love him, and that's okay. I lift my glasses up because I'm blind as a bat, y'all. That's why I can see. Cody, it's time for you to realize that you need to do a real psychic job. You need to set up a real shop and bring people in. You don't count yourself as an entertainer. Easy, talk to me. What's the next question I'm looking for? Because half of you, Izzy, knows you need to leave him, but you won't. It's like you keep asking for a reason to leave him. You keep getting a reason to leave him, but you won't do it anyways. Nobody can make you do it, baby. It's up to you. And it's hard because you love him. And I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I know y'all are separated. Doesn't mean you don't think of him all the time. It's all over your circle. That's okay. It's okay. What do you want me to look at? What do you want to really ask me? Okay, let's see. North, south, east, west. Will they get back together? Let's see, baby. Well, he loves you as much as you love him. You're not crazy for loving him, is he? He does. He loves you. He feels every time he hurts you. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be able to stop himself. And that's what you feel. You know he's having a hard time stopping himself. But, I mean, are you two meant to be together? Yeah, y'all were sent to each other. But just because God sent y'all to each other doesn't mean he's making it good. He seems to be messing this up. He loves you dearly. I mean, the passion card is here. He does. You love him dearly. I mean, there's no joke about that. Y'all have gotten back together before, and you know you'll get back together again. Okay, you got to stop erasing your messages because I can't see what you write something, then you erase it before I can see it. I don't even know what you're asking. Easy. Ask me again, because I've got just a bunch of erased messages. I don't know what you're asking me. You're in a safe space. It's okay to ask something and leave it there. It's okay. Well, apparently I've made everybody mad. I do apologize, people. Some days the hardest part of this job is telling what the cards say. Because unfortunately, they suck and tell the truth. I'm sorry. Let's see what's going to come up. North, south, east, west. Okay. Coming into this new year, we got relationship harmony coming up. A lot of people have been asking about love, and the last couple of years have been very hard, yes. But this year specifically is going to be about love for everyone. You are meant for love. You are meant to find your soulmate. So many people have their soulmate coming this year. This is important. In fact, so many soulmates are coming. People are going to be very shocked by the end of this year. Now, the next card is breathe. Now, most people take it as, take a breath, take a pause. But it's not that way. At this particular point, this is talking about breathe in the good. It's time to believe. And a lot of people have a real hard time believing right now, this particular year, because the last couple, I get it. This one is going to be good. It's supposed to be good. Everybody is going to have somebody to talk to. Now, the biggest thing this year is showing everybody is to stop being negative. Stop thinking, oh, I wish. I wish means you don't think it's coming. It's time to believe. Now, the next one that comes up on this one is the clear cognizance. Clear cognizance means you feel something good coming, but you don't believe it. You feel it's coming. It is coming. It's good. It's supposed to be good, but you don't believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. This is meant for y'all to understand. Good is coming. It is supposed to be good. I know I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not always funny. I'm trying to be funny. More importantly, you're supposed to be happy. So many people right now do not believe they're going to be happy ever. And that is not good. You're supposed to be happy. The whole point of being on the earth right now is to be happy. Okay, so you say hope is a godsend. Life review. Stop letting the past rule how you feel now. So many people right now, because the last couple of years have been bad, those years were beyond your control. But because they were hard, because they were bad, you're stuck in a loop of, well, shit, I must never be good. I'm always going to be bad. I'm not worth it. This card is saying, stop it. Get out of your head. It's okay to believe things are going to be good. Oh, it's okay to believe things are going to be good. Who said that? Oh, come on, that was funny. All right, maybe one. Next card on the circle. Take back your power. The last couple of years have really given people pause. It's made a lot of people feel like they can't do anything. It's beyond their control. There's nothing they can do. That's actually not true. This year, 2023, specifically, because of the way the numbers add up, is the year you can take it all back. And you're supposed to. Not only is this year meant for everybody to be happy, but it's also meant for you to know you're happy. Know you're happy. Taking back your power isn't being an asshole. Taking back your power is being good to yourself. The biggest thing about 2023 is self-healing. Is about bringing yourself back to who you really are. So many of us are not who we used to be. That's not a good thing. It is time to be who you are. It is time to be who you are. Talk to me, SJ. All right. Now, the next one that comes up is moon cycles. Now, I find this very curious because of how this year is going to go. Moon cycles means things are connected to your actual emotion, not the actions around you. Let me repeat that. Moon cycle means things are connected to your actual emotions, not the actions around you. That's a sentence. What's your doctor supposed to call you about, baby? What has got you so scared? Because that's what's had you all night long. You've been so just almost you've been angry. What has he done? Is that what's messed you up so bad? What's going on with him? Talk to me. SJ. Okay, get some water. Hold on. Okay, well, while I'm waiting, the next one is career transition. A lot of people right now are really thinking about changing jobs, and not only jobs, but actual careers. And this is your year to do that. This very much is your year to totally change what you're doing. Not just shake it up, but be something completely different. You are, let me stress this again, you are being called to a different life, a better life. Stop ignoring it. I know change is scary. This card is scary, but it's time. Okay, just got sent from SJ. Hold on, let me look, y'all. Oh, baby, I know. Oh God, I know that weighs on you more than anything. I couldn't even, I mean, I can feel your pain and I still can't even tell you I feel your pain. I get it. Okay, well, okay, let's take a look at him specifically on the pressure. Let's look at the blood. Let's see here. Now, we both know he is not doing what he should be doing. He is, in fact, the next two cards talk about self-sabotage. He's, honey, he's not trying to get better, SJ. I'm sorry. He does that on purpose. That's what's killed. That's what that card was. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh. Sometimes I hate my job. But yeah, everything you're thinking is not wrong. It is on purpose. You cannot control another human being. SJ, you don't deserve this. That's part of it. That's part of it, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm saying it now. It's gonna go there. He's making it go there. His wife has made him feel like he's too much, and he has now kind of gotten to the point. He thinks he's too much for everybody. His wife is awful. That's not a good person. And secretive. It's a lot for everybody. It's a lot for everybody. You're bearing what you're going through is unfathomable, and I cannot even imagine the pain, the daily pain of watching some of this stuff. Hey, she don't like me. She's a slut. I'm gonna go on and just be real. That child's a slut puppy. I mean, excuse my language. I'm Southern and all, but come on now. Walk like a duck, quack like a duck. And that's just breaking his heart. Yeah. Oh, Mama Lit. Oh, baby. Yes, you do. And baby, you are so sweet to give her. You are going through so much on top of it, and I just want that recognized, Mama Lit. You are going. Your trauma is. Y'all are making me cry. I need y'all to stop doing that. I can feel y'all's pain. Where's my brain? Okay. Oh goodness. But y'all got so much on you. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't ever be sorry. Guys, there's nothing wrong with this. Your feelings are valid. There's nothing wrong with making me feel them. Absolutely. Guys, you aren't wrong. You are absolutely are not wrong. Y'all are going through some traumatic stuff. Let's switch off. I mean, normally I do my angel cards, but I'm curious what the Indian cards have to say. Let's switch over real quick. Y'all have gone through, you two, and you two always show up together. Have you noticed? The connection is real. But the bigger thing is, you two have both been made to feel like your emotions are too much because everyone else needs y'all to lean on, and that's not fair. I'm sorry, Cody. I apologize, baby. I didn't mean to upset you, honey. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. I know that doesn't make it better. I know I can't. I'm just. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Show us the way. Interesting. We're all in the middle of a lot of emotional turmoil, and every person on this chat room, your emotion is valid, and I am not mad. But the moose is here. The moose is about taking on something that you didn't want to, but you handled it anyways. The moose is about taking something on you didn't want to, and you handled it with grace. No, it's not all right, Cody, and I apologize. That's not all right. Don't do that. It's okay to be mad at me. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. You can't say something wrong. It's all good. But you're handling something, and I get that. You're handling something that's more than you meant to. And that's a lot. Thank you. Thank you. That means everything to me that you said that. And okay, so let me tell you something. The next card that comes up is Owl. The wise, the seeing, the long, what will happen in the long run. The wholeness of life. You see what is going to happen later. When people are mad at you for what you're trying to do, you're the owl who can see what will be happening later on if you don't protect them. You're not wrong. None of you are, or that wouldn't have come up. I think so. I think you're right, Mama Lit. And I mean, let's be honest. We're in a good year, but this year has a lot of spirits in it. A lot of spirits have drawn onto the power. And because there's a lot of power in 2023, because of how the numerology goes, yada yada, it's easy for them to draw that power. So it doesn't surprise me that old spirits are trying to resurrect their anger. And that's what I think we are all feeling. I appreciate you saying that, Cody. Thank you. I really do. That means everything to me that you said that. I I just didn't mean to make it worse. And I apologize, Cody. I didn't mean to make it worse, and I apologize. No. Okay, the last card on the Indian cards. Oh gosh, will make me cry again. Is the Raven. That's the smartest thing in the world. She sees what no one else will. That is what I think all of y'all are in here tonight. I think all of y'all in here tonight are the ravens you see in your prospective families and your prospective problems what the other people don't. And you see what the better path is. Whether or not they believe you is irrelevant. You're not wrong. The raven is never wrong. I'll be here, baby. These Indian cards, I'll tell you a secret. They're actually given to me from my father. My father is Franklin, um, James Franklin on here. He's been on here forever. That's my. I actually come from a long line of psychics. Um, and these cards were given. This was the first card set my daddy ever gave me, and that's why they're so good. I know my daddy is the best, and he's so good. He knows everything. Everything I know. I learned from him. If I don't know it, I turn to him. He's the best. Happy New Year to everybody, guys. Listen. If you take anything away from this reading, take this away. This year is not going to be the struggle the other ones are. Okay. Everything has been hard for the last couple of years, and it's about to change. And it's okay if you don't believe it, but it's still going to happen, and that's going to be good. Oh, my daddy is the best. I mean, he taught me everything. And not only that, but his mother taught him. I mean, we come from a legacy. Guys, I mean, I come from a very old, I don't know if you can tell with the accent or not, but I come from a very old Southern family. We've been here since the 1688. I have a will that actually says that. I mean, and we came over here because we were driven out for being witches in Germany. So, I mean, little background. Yada, yada, yada. So, long line. But I really appreciate everybody. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And I hope everyone here understands you're meant to have a good year this year. This year is going to be good. Stop worrying that it won't.